arguably what started the looter shooter genre, with a legacy tainted by its taint of an owner. Randy Pitchford, the second richest baby on Twitter. Look, I've had a video cooking up for a while, but I had to release something talking about this. So, of course, Randy Pitchford and Gearbox are back at it again, upsetting the fans of the Borderlands franchise. And no, this isn't one of Randy Pitchford's usual X tirades. What it is a internet-wide movement to abolish the Borderlands franchise from everybody's computers because the supposed spyware that was put on them. I feel like I'm in Salem and Gearbox is a witch. Look, I'm not saying I completely disagree with everybody, but when you see one of the most popular looter shooter games ever go free on Steam and get absolutely dogpiled by its own community, then you know that something has to be up. But let me go back a little bit and ask the question. Why is this happening? From all of the research I could do, I think this started around a month ago, when a bunch of nerds noticed that Gearbox changed their TOS. They had to read through, and they noticed, after reading through game TOS change for the first time in their lives, that there's things like Take-Two reserves the right to use user-created content without compensation. I wonder what other companies do that. Let me read another one. Virtual items acquired in-game are considered temporary licenses, not user property, allowing Take-Two to modify or remove them at any time. I don't know, guys. Let me spoil the end of this movie for you. If you do not own a physical copy of a game, you never once have owned it. And that has been proven over and over and over again. Me alone, I have a VAC ban that has lasted over 4,000 days on Steam, and that's on Black Ops 2 from when I was a child, and for the rest of my life. It will never go away. Look, am I saying that Randy Pitchford and Gearbox aren't at fault for anything? No, I'm not. But what I am saying is it's really funny to get to buy the games I like cheaper while seeing somebody I don't like fail. So to keep it short and sweet, from everything I could find, it seems like most of their TOS change was just to iron out some things to make them really legally solid looking, you know? What really got a lot of people was the whole spyware thing. From as far as I know, this is pretty common practice in gaming. It's not just Borderlands, and it's always been in Borderlands. I don't think that this is a new thing. We've been getting our information stolen by plenty of companies throughout our lives, and I'm sure that you don't know about 90% of it that goes on. I just want to finish this off for one last thing for the people that have sore vaginas about the owning games thing. If you are a PC player, get a disc, or else get used to not owning your game. There's been evidence for as long as I've been alive that you do not own the online games that you buy. They can get ripped right out of your hands, and there's nothing you can do about it. I think some people just need to nut up or shut up. And with that, I think it's gonna do it for today's video. Feel free to subscribe if you agree, and if you don't, leave a comment telling me why you don't. Peace.